Life before Tatara, for me personally, was a life on the road, and it was for the rest of the trainers. Basically spending the majority of our time on the M6. And what the LMS has allowed us to do is, rather than spending a lot of time out on the road, it allows us to actually get to the nitty-gritty and get people trained. Eddie Stobart's a great place to work, and it's full of opportunities. And I think the one big thing that makes it that everyone will say is the people. We're not just trucks and trailers, we're a mix of everything. We have our own driving school, we also have a couple of subsidiary businesses, our own agency. We've chose to name and brand our learning management system as My Development. Our core offering on My Development not only is your face-to-face training, but something we've labelled as the essential learning, such as GDPR, cybersecurity, and what this has allowed us to do is to cover that training vastly across the business. Learning Pool have been absolutely great to work with. Our consultant Lee has been there anytime we need him. The turnaround on any problems is really quick, which in our business, it's needed. We started with the Tatara LMS. I think what we wanted to do is make it really user-friendly, and we kind of came up with this 3-click rule. So we can get anywhere around our LMS, ideally within 3 clicks. I think the one thing that Learning Pool have really helped us with is kind of looking at that wider community. We might think we've ticked all the boxes with what we can get out of our LMS, whereas Learning Pool allowed us to speak to other people and be references to kind of get what does everyone else use it for. We're very big in our business on brand and the way things look, and we're also very unique in what we like to create. It's not so much off the shelf. Currently been working on a project for in-cab training. And rather that being done in a classroom, now that can be done out at a depot or even within the cab itself. Great thing with the Tatara is it's all editable, and you get to edit that. You don't have to wait 2 weeks for someone to come back and say, oh, can you make this change and I want this to be green, for instance. You can do that all yourself. I think one of the key features that I've really enjoyed implementing at the moment is the badges. And kind of jokingly going back to the childhood of like the Pokemon, you've got to catch them all, to you've got to collect them all. And it's getting quite a good vibe around the managers at the moment. What badge have you got? And what ones are coming next? We've had nothing but great feedback from our people managers so far. People are asking for more of what we've provided. They're actually looking forwards for us to be able to roll it out to the rest of the business. My Development has massively enhanced our training offering, and we're looking forward to what we can actually use it for even more in the future.